ball from time to time.
Our officials tonight, Sean Wright in his 18th season.
Top 4 in the league, both offensively and defensively.
Oh, knocked away by Gobert on the layup try by Booker. Now numbers the other way, Karl-Anthony Towns. Edwards got it on the fly and takes it for 2. Chris fought 3, maneuvers for 2, and a 14-footer is in.
I thought we would see McDaniels on Booker, but they're going to give Edwards the opportunity to guard it.
Mid-range shot on the fly. Edwards has scored every Minnesota point. He'll drive into Cam Johnson and kick to Towns, and the shot clock at 1. And into McDaniels with a beautiful pass on.
Early in the season, really working on being a distributor.
2 early assists. 3, Johnson, book it. Towns in the corner. Johnson defends. Across the lane. It's a Booker rebound. His speed right to the hole. They also bring in Torrey Craig. Minnesota with a couple of changes. Good pass inside. Landale. Got it. What a feed from Booker. Cameron Payne coming off 2 consecutive 12-point games. Slithers in. It's a rebound by McLaughlin. And on the fly, a beauty on the move. Anthony Edwards puts in another 2 and give him 9.
Well, both these teams want to push the pace, but Minnesota plays at the 4th fastest pace in the league, so we're going to see them trying to get every opportunity.
To let the offense breathe more. He wants to see them pass and chase a little bit more and try not to attack right in the face of all the defenders.
3-point play possibility coming up for Booker. Close my eyes, I feel like I'm 26, coach. And they take it inside. Noel, Karl-Anthony Towns over Landale. Got great position to get that hook to drop. Landale remains. Craig is out there. Landry Shamet. Wide open Anderson. He snuck around Shamet, who was looking left, and he went right.
And another great pass from Karl-Anthony.
And clogged that bench. They traded depth to get Gobert. Noel now given a lot of spinning space here to take it in for 2 with an incredible offensive repertoire. Flying the other way. Craig has it. He got it from Cam Payne. And here's Cameron on top. Into Russell. Right to the rack. A floater on the fly.
Wisely, he does not listen to the fans behind him.
Yeah, and those fans also have been going to the concession stand one too many times. Reed, 3, good! Naz Reid puts in a tray. Paul, shot clock down to 7. Cam Johnson. Bridges sees some light and takes it in across the lane with the reverse. It's Paul to Lee. And Lee to Johnson. To the rack. Got it! Foul! Send him to the line. Anthony Edwards. Stuck on 9. Until there. Knifes his way in for 2. Count it and foul. Edwards. Booker on him. Edwards also into Biyombo. Picked up by Towns. And it bobbles in. His second basket tonight. It's Edwards around his screen. Tailed by Booker. Flies inside. Gobert trying to find the handle. Noel. Corner 3. Edwards. Good. Lassos the ball. Timberwolves on a 10-1 run. And flying the other way is Jalen Noel. Into Towns from Gobert that time. Gobert with the assist.
But I think teams have started to look at what Boston and Cleveland did last year.
Good point.
And saying this can still work.
Cam Johnson. Wow, that was a pretty play. Here comes Bridges. Cam Johnson's got 17 to lead the Phoenix Suns. Screen for Paul over Gobert. 20 assists, no turnovers.
That's
amazing.
That's a very good ratio. Kevin, we talk a lot about assist to turnover ratio.
Booker's got 8. Bridges aggressively to the rack. 2 in a row for him. Give him 9. Towns comes out now in Chris Paul. The stutter step, the feed, Bridges, the 2. What a pass. Another one.
Bridges just a great cutter, really moves without the ball, and he has come on very strong here to start this third quarter.
Russell Open three, knocks it down. That was a good sign there, though, to see the three. Johnson's played a great game. Biombo has been controlling things, and Booker laces a 2. And he's got 10 in the 6 games played coming into tonight, including 3 in a row last week. Marvelous. Anderson is in. Johnson 3. Cam Johnson.
Unless you're seriously injured. And I do have a plausible explanation as the Suns force a turnover.
They're sort of an old-fashioned team. They don't get a lot of free throws, not a ton of layups.
Beyond and he got it from Chris
He got
Paul.
a layup there, though.
And Chris Paul surveys and finds Booker 3. 9 for the game, no turnovers. And a long shot is down by Karl Anthony Towns.
They curled off of a Towns screen. Biombo helped on the curl, and Towns was able to pop back.
Bridges, Biombo. Wow. They got the momentum now. And Karl Anthony Towns Jr. pleasing Karl Anthony Towns Sr.
Towns tends to get more threes when he's playing at the 5 spot. Centers don't get out on him as much. He's open from that range a lot, as Cam Johnson was just open there from the corner.
Final 2 minutes of this third quarter. Karl Anthony Towns into Landale. Pressing the issue and got it to go. Little handoff there, Landale to Booker. Shot clock at 6. This is over Edwards. Offensive rebound, Bridges. Got it! Couldn't get a hand on it. And here comes Cameron Payne. Torrey Craig. Shamet 3.
And that's a big one after 2 turnovers.
It's Reed. Shamet's on him. Noel. Reed, shot clock at 7. Corkscrews in for 2. Well, an army of... Here's Edwards with a 3, and it's good! A triple, 18 for Anthony Edwards.
Well, if you're the Timberwolves, this is when you have to make up time with the starters on the bench. And Edwards hits another.
Torn away in the corner, retrieved. Russell blocked by Chris Paul. Picked up by Booker. He'll go the other way and doubled. Cam Johnson 3. Cam Johnson, 6 threes tonight. Russell got it.
The reason they haven't been able to hang in is when you're not shooting the ball well, which they haven't all year, you've got to take care of the ball as Paul makes down a mid-range jumper. You can't give the ball away. The turnovers killing the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Paul, what a pass. Johnson 3. Bullseye. Karl Anthony Towns dancing with Biombo. Shot clock at 2. Here comes Prince. Backpedaling for a 3. Got it at the other end.
The Suns shooting a lot more threes than they normally do. Over half their shots from 3 tonight.
Biombo with a soft hook. Ball, no turnovers last 2 games, and 26 assists. Incredible. Bridges with a reverse and going up on the other side.
Shooter's game now here in the second half.
Chris Paul, he's in double figures.
Phoenix has done a great job. Great pass by Gobert.
Oh, what a rejection by Johnson. Karl Anthony Towns inside in a Geno 2.
Putting Karl Anthony Towns defensively into really difficult situations.
Paul 3. Got it!
If you're going to call those carries, call it all the time.
Shot by Karl Anthony Towns. From here, it looked like he had a toe on the line. It's Bridges. Cam Johnson in the corner. Shamet with a 3. Landry Shamet.